Hey guys, Ben here from Velflex. Now, I have Shane Black from FlexiPrint with me, and this is really exciting because for Shane, I've known for many, many years. Shane, tell me about your involvement in heat transfers. Where did it all start?
Well, FlexiPrint started back by my father back in 1972. Dad was working, well, he's a good tennis player and good squash player and worked in the sports store. And people wanted numbers for their football jumpers and no one did them. So then I remember as I was only really small, that he would go home and cut numbers out of foam material, and then they would sell them in the store, and they would stitch them on. And then that obviously became hard work, and there needed to be a way around that to fix it. And that's where they looked into the heat pressing sides of things, and that's where Noel and Dad sort of would come together, and it was sort of, how do we do it? What do we do? And then it kicked off with a little bit of screen printing, a little bit of, thermofilm back in the day. Actually, flock material was first. It was flock, yeah.
Flock.
The felt material. That was the only product around, and it just sort of slowly went from that. And then they had a little store up above, they had a shop above a Chinese place in the main street of Albury. And I used to wash the screens in the little trough out the back. But yeah, and then it just sort of progressed from there to the different shop, to a retail store selling the transfers, and into the warehouse.
And they had a van as well that went around sports.
Yeah, there was actually an old converted caravan that used to go to the Street Rod Nationals and the Melbourne show, and they'd be lined up 20 deep, 5 wide, at this little counter selling transfers at the Melbourne show and at the car shows and all these other different things that sort of bankrolled got a lot of cash flow into the business and got them, because everyone wanted a shirt. If you go somewhere, wanted a shirt with a transfer on it. So, and that's sort of where it kicked off. Yeah, so I didn't get involved till after I finished school, and worked in the factory for 5 or 6 years. Then I went away to grow as a person, and then came back, and I've been involved now for the last 25 years. So, yeah.
Now, I've known Shane for most of my life because obviously growing up in Albury, and where this works, Shane's father, Ray Black, and my great uncle, Noel Whiten, started FlexiPrint back in Albury. And so I grew up in Albury with my mum working at FlexiPrint, my grandfather working at FlexiPrint, my aunties worked at FlexiPrint. So from a family point of view, heat transfer has been around my life, my entire sort of life, and the same with Shane's right here. Heat transfer has been a part of us. Now, my journey for heat transfer was 20 years ago when I finished uni. Noel had obviously moved on and done some other things. Noel and I were talking about heat transfer and the market going digital, right? And computers coming in and things like that. And we started Velflex with digital transfers and HDV. Now, what we have happening here today, which is really exciting, and the reason we're sitting here talking to you both together, we're going to be bringing the forces of FlexiPrint and Velflex together to be able to deliver the full, complete solution of all the products that FlexiPrint's done for the last 50 plus years. We're talking die-cut sports numbers. We're talking plastisol numbers and the best plastisol transfers in the Australian market. We're talking about HDV, which FlexiPrint have specialised in for a number of years and done really, really well. We're talking about DTF transfers that they're doing, and then merging that with what we've done with UltraColour and UltraColour Max as well. We're bringing together the best transfer manufacturing businesses in the country with the complete range to be able to service as one business, that one-stop shop for all of you. And this is really important because for me, my life has been heat transfer, and I looked upon FlexiPrint as being that pinnacle business back in the day when we started. It was always if our business could be as good as FlexiPrint, but in the digital space. And to think right now we're going to be able to bring them both together, something that both Shane and I are hugely passionate about. We're hugely, it's our life, the heat transfer space. And so to be able to join forces together, it's very exciting for both of us. We're going to have manufacturing down in Wodonga as well as here in Brisbane. And it means all of our Velflex customers can truly benefit from all of the products that FlexiPrint have specialised in all of those years that they've learnt to master, and all of the FlexiPrint customers as well that have had access to all of those traditional products are going to be able to have in-house support and access to UltraColour and our UltraColour Max and the other various licensed products that we do as well. So Shane, I don't know, but it's certainly very exciting for me. I'm sure it is for you as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. And I guess the big thing is that you want the customers going forward to have easiest options to supply all the products. That makes it very simple for them. And going forward, we want to make sure all the FlexiPrint and Velflex customers come together as one, and we provide a really solid product for them. So, yeah.
Guys, I cannot wait for this to happen. We're going live with a unified business, right? FlexiPrint and Velflex as one for all of the Australian market to give them the right transfer to the right product for the right job. Guys, cannot wait.